Welcome back to Vampyr. There was an A button over here, so I A buttoned over here, and Jonathan was like, Dr. Strickland's project might be dangerous. I have half a mind to report him to Aykroyd, so I'm going to give the rest of his mind. I'm going to turn that half a mind into a full mind. Let's go find Dr. Aykroyd and talk to him about whatever Dr. Strickland's doing, because I can't help Dr. Strickland. And I can't feed on Dr. Strickland until I get the 4 mesmerize. I also need to find somebody who I can feed on at 2 mesmerize, who qualifies for my unique tastes. I guess we'll talk to this woman. I'm not going to feed on you, but you're supposed to be one of the more interesting characters in this game, right?
Warm, rich, vibrant blood.
I'm assuming you must be a patient here. Am I right, Miss Howard?
Do we have a psychology ward?
To hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you.
Well, why would she be hiding here if she thought that?
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of the men and women who hunt me. For
The
I
vampire
am
hunters.
a vampire.
I see.
Okay, calm down.
Don't worry.
Don't yell so loud
will not
about
find
that.
you here. I'll personally make sure they leave you alone.
Thank you, mortal, but do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt me.
I've killed dozens of vampire hunters.
Who are these
I'm surprised there's any left, actually.
Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure, but I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
That's probably true. They probably are looking for vampires at the garden near the morgue.
And why do you believe you're a vampire?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am. It is what I feel within this hollow shell of flesh.
He's got the spirit of a vampire. What is Cotard's syndrome?
I see.
I don't know what that is.
Have you ever heard of Cotard's syndrome, Miss Howcroft?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotard.
What I'm
The
saying is you're
affected
crazy.
patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty mortal. You can't even begin.
It's hard to get
understand
over
the
how
concept
detailed the
of
texture on
empire.
Jonathan's
You
jacket
think it
is.
I who am delusional.
I don't think I've brought it up so far, but it's constantly distracting. How detailed the texture on Jonathan's coat is. It's got to be the highest resolution texture in the whole game. Is Jonathan's coat with its patches.
How you feel? What is it like to be a vampire?
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades. I sense the last pulse of postulant blood within my drying veins. I need new blood.
And it just has you staring. It just has you staring at it. Every conversation. Some conversations have been closer than it is in this one, and you're just like, damn, look at that stitching.
Who are you really, Miss Howcroft? I mean, apart from being a vampire.
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
It was such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
So I'm not criticizing the choice to make his jacket that so highly detailed. Because they do make you stare at it for a lot of the time. But also, that's kind of, I feel like maybe it should have been slightly less detailed. Maybe it could have been somewhat interesting to look at for half the game as in dialogue trees. But not so interesting to look at where I'm like staring at his leather patches instead of listening to the dialogue. There might have been a middle ground. I don't know. Okay, Aykroyd. Which one was Aykroyd again? What's your name again? Tippets, right?
Dr. Tippett.
Tippets. You're not the one I need.
Dr. Reed, any good news to share?
Aykroyd isn't the director, is he?
Goodbye, Dr. Tippett.
Wait, hold on. I changed my mind. Hello,
Good
Dr.
evening,
Tippets.
Dr. Tippett.
I want to have a
Dr.
look at
Reed,
your blood.
Any good news to share?
Oh, you're level 2. Your blood quality's almost full up. I need to find another hit for Dr. Tippets. Oh wait, let's do this
You're
one.
exhausting yourself, Corcoran. Maybe you should think about preserving your strength.
It doesn't go If you do it a second time, I guess.
Keep on healing all those poor souls. We are the last rampart before chaos. Once more, unto the breach.
Okay, the Nurse Brannigan is worried.
Nurse Brannigan is worried about you, Doctor.
I remember he was talking sweet about Nurse Brannigan in the last
She should
episode.
have told you that. I will have a word with her.
You don't have to blame her for her honesty.
I'm not that kind of man, my dear Jonathan. Actually, Nurse Brannigan's opinion is the only one I may listen to.
Yeah, that's what I figured. That didn't help with your blood quality. Why not? All right, I'm gonna go talk to Miss Brannigan about you. See if she could give me a hint. I need to feed on somebody. I'm too weak. I've been too weak this whole game. I need to drink somebody, and Dr. Tippett is the only one around. What's the point of talking to her? Is there a point of talking to her right now? Let's do it.
Jonathan, are you all right?
What's wrong with me?
I thought it would be more unsufferable.
What?
I'm
Being
here
a vampire?
for you, Jonathan. If you ever need to talk.
The psychological pain.
Tell me, why do you finance this hospital?
The whole point of talking to NPCs in this game is to fatten them up, though. Why would I talk to a vampire unless she's got a quest for me? You don't got a quest for me, do you? See you later.
I'll see you
No,
later.
Dr. Swansea. Dr. Swansea is the director of the hospital. Who is Dr. Ackroyd again? I've met him. I know him. Right? It's one of the doctors. I've definitely spoken to him at some point. Are you Dr. Ackroyd?
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reed.
We haven't met this person.
I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reed? Yes, I've been informed.
No, this is
about your
Ackroyd.
arrival. I'm
I haven't
Waverly
talked to him,
Ackroyd.
apparently.
Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swanson's
did talk to him, but I
enthusiasm
must
for
have-
hiring you. What we need here are reliable
I think I might have
professionals,
talked to him in
not
that episode
overrated
where
gamblers.
where I wasn't recording the game audio, so that I had to go and grab a backup save. See, your little autosave trick doesn't work on me, developer, because I keep nightly backups of all my data, so I can just go grab it. I mean, it does stop me from going back, 5 minutes ago. That's fine, as long as I can go back a whole episode, which is what my concern is. If I fuck up recording something and I have to record a whole episode again. I don't know if I even mentioned that.
I know that you're a busy
I
man,
recorded a whole
but
episode
I could use your
twice.
help and advice.
The great Dr. Reed honors me with a request. What is it exactly?
Dr. Strickland devised an experimental
See if you can figure out which one it
drug for
was.
Spanish
I don't think I said which one it was at the time.
manufacture.
You know what I think of fringe medical experimentation.
That's exactly why I want you to keep the result, Doctor. I made sure it won't harm anyone, but I'd like you to take care of it.
I see. Put it in my cabinet.
I might have mentioned it
I'll
in
give
the
you the
episode. It might be
I'll
easy
make
to
sure
try to
no
figure
one
out.
uses this medication
But I still want you to do it
I'll do
anyway.
that.
Go watch the whole
Thank you for your help,
playlist and
Thank you for your
see if you
trust
can
on the
find the
matter,
one
Dr.
that
Reed.
I recorded a second time. I got a key to a doctor's office? Why? Which office?
Tell me, Waverly, what do you think of Dr. Strickland's enthusiasm for his experimental research?
Strickland is playing with his patients' lives for pride and glory.
Yeah, I said that to
Now
him, I
that,
think.
sir, is
Basically.
unethical.
Are you thinking about something in particular?
Harvey Fiddick needs delicate surgery. I believe
And Harvey
we
is
should
still
stick to the
alive.
usual procedure. But my
I thought we
young
were
colleague
making some medicine
always
for
thinks
him. I thought that was the side quest, but maybe we don't have that choice. Oh, he wants to do the surgery.
Why do you wish to lead this surgery?
I strongly believe that Mr. Fiddick should not be butchered to test an unproven procedure.
I really hope you're right about this, Dr. Ackroyd. I'm trusting your judgment on this.
I'm not the kind of man who runs away from his responsibilities, Dr. Reed. There is no need for you to be looking over my shoulder.
And are you not afraid that your rivalry with Strickland may be blinding you?
Rivalry? I guess you could call it that. But I will never be childish enough to let my personal feelings affect my judgment.
That sounds exactly like somebody who is childish enough to do that would say.
If you have a problem with me, Dr. Ackroyd, please feel free to tell me.
Dr. Swansea has imposed your presence on this hospital without asking anyone's advice. The benefit of his position. But I don't agree with it.
I know
I do.
we've
I agree
never
with
met
it. It got me a job.
before, but I believe This
I
hospital
agree with me
gives
having a
all
job.
the help I can get. You will agree with that, I'm sure.
Oh, but I have heard about you, Dr. Reed. Of course, you can't say the same about me, since I have not wasted my time courting the press.
None of these are really good.
There is
Yes,
no
that's
need for such animosity between us. Don't you think the epidemic is already enough to deal with?
That is one point we could agree on. And that is precisely why I want to be sure that you will be of help to this hospital instead of a burden.
Since your tenure in this hospital is longer than mine, perhaps you can tell me more about this place.
Let's just say I'm tired of the carelessness around me. I have always respected the skills of Dr. Swansea, but over time his enthusiasm has become displaced.
Carelessness? Exactly what are you talking about?
We're here to save lives. The people who trust us are not volunteering for experimentation. They're here to be healed.
I don't intend to run any radical experiments, Doctor. Even if I, as any
Just because I do
practitioner should,
experiments,
express
I
an
have done
interest in
experiments, have
pushing
written
the
papers
boundaries
about
of
experiments, doesn't
research.
mean that every time I
Modern
interact with a
medical
patient is an
methods are created through
experiment.
audacity and ego. But there are rules in our line of work, and they're here to protect our patients.
A new hit. What's that all about? Which one? Strickland's chance to cure the flu? I got a lot of hits here. What's your blood level? 4. Another 4. I can't feed on you anyway.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I
To
don't
who?
question
Who did
your
I
skills,
prove that
Dr.
to?
Reed, but your motive.
The
Is it
journals?
money, fame?
He doesn't seem to
Or are
trust the
you truly
journals
dedicated?
because they do
what
research.
exactly is that?
He doesn't seem to like
I served
research.
in the war just like
I don't
you.
know how he thinks
But
his
unlike
methods,
you,
the methods
I
that
did
he
not use
uses,
the
came
wounded
about,
to
but
play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see? That is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
I'm gonna feed on this guy. This guy's getting a feed.
Do you think Dr. Strickland has any chance of curing the Spanish flu by himself?
His wish to cure the sick is not driven by pride, but by an idealistic view about our mission here. Honestly, I don't know which is worse.
You consider him a good practitioner, yet you will not report his methods.
Strickland may be a rival, but I will not use dirty tricks or regulations to prove him wrong. We are doctors, not politicians.
Okay, I got another hit. Where does this hit go? His blood's still not full, but I still need 4 mesmerize. I'll come talk to you again later, Dr. Ackroyd,
Thank you
I
for
guess.
your time. We'll talk later. Good evening, Dr. Strickland.
He's standing there this whole time.
Can I be of any help?
We've been talking about you. No, you're full. Your blood quality is all full up, and you're still level
Bye,
4
Dr. Strickland.
on the mesmerized thing. So far, he's still the first candidate for getting blood sucking, but I've got to double my mesmerized for that. So let's go back to the main quest. Oh wait, no, you. I was looking. No, not you. Never
Good
mind.
evening, Nurse Hawkins.
All the nurses look the same from slightly far away.
Nurse Hawkins.
I don't need to talk to you. I need to talk to perhaps you. Yes, you.
Good evening, Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Why does Dr. Tippett's claim you're the main reason he keeps working, despite his fatigue?
If it wasn't for him, I probably would have left the Pembroke years ago.
Is there some sort of sordid affair going on here?
Just a nurse anymore, does he?
If you're suggesting
A scandal? I'm here for the gossip. Give me the scandal, lady.
Practice and knowledge. I really hope he doesn't.
And then I didn't get a hint for that. I was hoping you would have a hit for me for Tippett's.
I'm not familiar with all the staff yet. Perhaps you could help me.
Brilliant professionals.
Because I think if I get one more hint, I'll max out his blood quality.
Is there a problem I should know about, Nurse?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Nurse Brannigan, if you do know something, please tell me. Anything you say will be held in confidence.
No, I may disagree with some conduct, but in the end, everybody is doing their best.
Oh, it said his best of the line. It said his best of the script. I was about to say, oh, so it was a he, but then they changed the line, and the director changed the line in the booth, and they didn't fix the script. What's this all about? Crumpled letter. Tired of your shit, Clay. All right. I'm not feeding on Clay Cox. He is not a king. We've been over this. Let's try Tippets again. Let's see if maybe I unlocked a dialogue. Doesn't look like it.
Goodbye, Dr. Tippets.
There seems to be abundance of hits, though. It doesn't seem like it. It seems like, at least for every character I've seen so far, there's not a situation where you're like, I gotta get one last hit, and there's only one hit left to get for him, and I don't know where it is. It doesn't seem like you're ever in that situation. Seems like every character gets maxed out their blood quality before you find every single one of their hits. And you can talk to Swansea again.
I need to talk to you, Edgar.
Please do so.
I'm probably never gonna feed on this guy. Oh, I can't feed on this guy. He's an essential NPC. Not allowed to feed on this guy.
Nurse Crane will not be returning to Pembroke Hospital.
Oh, really? Did something happen? She seems such a very capable woman.
He's working somewhere else now, I guess.
Perhaps too capable. Nurse Crane also ran an illicit dispensary in Whitechapel.
Okay, I guess that's better than telling you about the blackmail.
I see. Well, we'll just have to manage without her assistance.
We're sort of getting her assistance still. I guess she's taking care of mostly people that were too chicken shit of this hospital. They don't want to come to this hospital for whatever reason, but I'm sure at least a couple of her patients would have ended up here if not for her. Even if the end result of them going to her is dying, that's fine. She really needs a doctor though around. She's not a doctor.
So you manage a hospital financed by a vampire?
Yes, Pembroke was founded by Lady Ashbury. She's also our largest donor.
If I may inquire, how did you meet her?
I feel like that how convenient is the line as it was presented to me was dry sarcasm. How convenient. But I'm sure the full line would have been, oh, here, let's see how sarcastic Jonathan is about it here.
A convenient yet expensive way to have a fresh supply of blood on hand, day and night, don't you think?
He didn't lay it on his thick with the dialogue reading, but he did drag the line out for 15 extra words. I don't hate all sarcasm. I complain about sarcasm, protagonists being sarcastic a lot, and that might sound ironic because I employ dry sarcasm constantly. But I like dry sarcasm. I like a little bit of like, great, and then that's it. One word. Great. A sarcastic, great. When something goes wrong, that's fine. So, not, great. I'm so happy that this is happening right now. That's whining. That's using sarcasm for the purpose of whining. I don't like that. I don't like whining. What are we talking about here? Vampire hunters?
Once they shared the Brotherhood's ideology on non-intervention, but they concluded vampires were a scourge.
Like any time a sarcasm should have an exclamation point or a period at the end of it. If you can put an ellipses into sarcasm, then you're doing it wrong. Because that means you're going, I'm just so happy.
Not to be trifled with.
You're doing the verbal equivalent of a sarcasm tag on the internet. And I hate sarcasm tags on the internet. It's like the difference between somebody says like, I'm gonna kill myself, and you go, oh no, please don't. versus I'm gonna kill myself. You're like, oh no, I would be so unhappy if you killed yourself. See the difference? If you can't understand the difference, then I probably don't like you as a person. We probably wouldn't get along. Get. Where am I going? Where am I going right now? Not this way. I've headed off the right. Get. Headed off in the wrong direction. All right. It looks like having the window open where I'm saving the video might have a seriously negative impact on my performance. I don't know. I closed that window, and it seems to have done a little bit. I looked over at my H-top, and it was like a thumbnailer. I was like, God damn it. Thumbnailer was like one of the top 3 things using my CPU. So I closed the window. I closed the folder that my game was recording to, and we'll see if that helps. We'll see if that fixes it. I did not need to eat this rat.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Sorry, I didn't mean. I did it without thinking. Well, there's a corpse over here. Let's take some money off it, I guess. That's not what I was expecting for him to do. Okay, there's people over here. There's lots of people over here.
See them fancy clothes? This one's a top.
A what? I've trapped myself. I've trapped myself in here. I'm on fire. I'm on fire. Damn it. Can I like unlock drop down stealth attacks or something? Also, is this a hideout? Doesn't look like this is a hideout. So the stealth option in this game is just go around. Just go around to the people to fight. Up.
Over there! There's one of them burning! We found one!
I keep wanting to use B to attack because I've been playing Tales of Vesperia on JRPG time. Oh god, it's the acid again. You shithead. Fuck you. Fuck you with your fucking acid. I'm gonna die again. You fucking cocksuckers. I hate you. I hate you. Damn it. Oh, rats. Now I do need the rats, Jonathan. Don't complain. Don't complain about it. I see more rats. Why can't I? There we go.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Any more? Are there any more? Or is it just the 2? I only saw 2 distinct rats, as far as I'm aware. Okay. Back to stealthing. This time, try to stay stealthy. Try to remember the controls also. Stealth attack is A, right? Yes, it is A. And it's A to feed too. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I die too fast, I can't even heal. I need to fucking feed on somebody. Where's that last clue from Tippets? Do the rats respawn? I could really use some rats. Yes, the rats do respawn. Good.
I have this.
Enemies respawn, so rats also should. I think there's like a cooldown on feeding on rats.
I'm doing this.
If only one of them sees me, will only one of them attack me? Let's see that. He's not. There we go. I don't want the others to see me, so you're gonna have to. Okay. Okay, he's dead. Somehow nobody else saw that. He's looking directly at us, isn't he? They both saw me. But only one's coming. The one I didn't attack. Damn it. Who's screaming? Is it you? Are you just screaming and not doing anything about it? What's this one? Oh. I don't think I've used that one before. Maybe I unlocked it last episode. After the end of the episode. When I leveled up. Alright. You guys were doing the story missions now.
I don't know if I have the strength.
Oh, the funeral. This is the funeral episode. What's this? Suddenly a pop-up. Who is it? Widow in distress. Save the isolated woman by... oh, we have to rescue a woman? Can I fail this? Skulls are no problem. I should be able to fight skulls all day. Damn it. The feeding thing is the only problem with fighting skulls. I guess it's harder in a group because of that. God damn it. Fuck. Fuck you, god damn it! I fucking hate this fucking feeding thing. I said skulls are no problem. Where's their leash? Where's their leash leave? I can't fucking fight all of you at once because you jump me while I'm trying to fight the other ones. You get your god damn it backwards. they spawned me in facing the wrong direction. No, I don't have any fucking blood. This guy respawned. Can I feed on him without notifying the others? Nope. Don't mind me. Oh, okay. I can't go through the gate because they see me now. Great. All right, fucking kill me then. I don't give a shit. Please spawn me back on the other side of the gate. Don't make me fight these assholes again. I didn't want to fight these assholes again. I didn't realize that the gate would stop being a gate once I aggroed them. Okay, good. Still fucking alive. God damn it. Die already. 2 is a lot easier than 3. 2 is way easier than 3. Alright, 1 down, 1 left. And he's walking away. Good lord. This better have been worth it, lady. There, you're free. Are you happy?
Are you all right, miss?
I don't know. Who were those people? They wanted to kill me.
Just some drug addicts or something. Don't worry about it.
Epidemic. They won't come back for now.
You seem to know a lot about them, sir.
I'm Dr. Jonathan Reed. I'm investigating this disease.
That means I know things
I am
about
Shaoshun. Thank you so much for helping me, Mr. Reed. I must go to the cemetery now. Goodbye.
Okay. Why? What's a Chinese woman doing in a London cemetery? There's not a boss battle in here, is there? It's just a funeral, right? Are you the only one that's seen me? Nope, they both saw me. Alright, this blood knife is pretty good. There we go. That's easier than I mean, you stun him once or twice, and then you're fine. I was full up on blood.
This is despicable.
Yeah, I don't know why you keep doing that, Jonathan. Your blood's full. There's more of them. Fuck me. God damn it. I thought I was dead. You know, the cemetery's full of monsters. Don't you think we could have a better place to do cemetery things for now? We're having a funeral, right? This is a funeral. I'm not just going to see a headstone. That's what I remember. I remember that they said there was a funeral. But there's monsters fucking everywhere. How is anybody attending a funeral in this sort of situation? How do I get there? Did I come through the wrong entrance? Do I have to go around that way? Did I find all those skulls for no fucking reason? Don't turn around. Please don't turn around. Thank you. Where did you come from? See, but skulls are still, even with this jump attack, skulls are still easier to deal with than fucking vampire hunters, because if you keep your distance, they don't throw fucking acid at you. Alright. You can do one-on-one. One-on-one is easy, always. As long as I remember to dodge those. I just have to wait for them to attack. I have to be patient. This isn't my strong suit. This looks like an area where I get jumped. Let's try not to have that happen. Okay. Can I get through this way, or did I go completely the wrong direction at the start? Okay. Oh, your mother thinks you're dead, so I can't actually go to the funeral. Or we're hide at the back of the funeral.
If she were to see me in this state, I must wait.
So we're gonna stand and brood over the top of the funeral? Is that what we're doing? Hey, how did all you motherfuckers get in here through all the vampires? And all the skulls? How did that happen? How are you here?
Resurrection and the life. He that believeth in me, though he were dead, yet shall he live. And whosoever liveth and believeth in me shall never die. We commend unto thy hands of mercy, most merciful Father, the soul of our sister departed, and we commit her body to the ground. No, my sister,
I'm not at the funeral, officially. You don't know I'm here.
Earth to earth, ashes to ashes, dust to dust.
That's our mother. Is that our father or a butler? He's acting like a butler. He's got his arm up like a butler, I guess. Wow. Mom's real old. She could barely move.
Why kill my Mary and stick her here in this cold, god-awful place?
I think you're the one that purchased the plot.
Requirements for the epidemic, madam.
Oh. It's a mass grave?
Avery, I feel so tired. Please take me.
It must be a butler.
Yes, madam.
I don't think her husband would call her madam. Oh, maybe they have that kind of relationship. He's probably dead, her husband. The butler. Not the butler. The butler's alive. It's not a ghost butler. Or zombie butler. Don't worry about that. Alright. Did you really have to make such a dramatic entrance, Jonathan?
Oh, Mary. What have I done?
It's, you know, you're getting your jeans wet.
One thing.
Right, you're kneeling in the mud.
Thing. This is a nightmare.
Who is this?
Jonathan.
It's her.
There is nothing you can do.
Why did you know I was here? Did you follow me? Yes, I know it's Lady Ashbury. Thank you.
I thought you could use the company. I am so sorry for your loss, Jonathan.
She was a good person.
Let's not talk about ourselves at our sister's funeral.
She was kindness incarnate, my Mary.
You're a good person, Jonathan. And a young Ekon. A newborn cast into the night without so much as a candle to guide your way.
She had been scouring the most dangerous parts of London in search of me.
Yeah, so really it was her fault. If it wasn't you, she probably gonna get killed by a skull or something.
Hear her last thoughts. They echo in my head.
That face she's
her mind shattered. And
alright, thank you for closing your mouth all the way.
Jonathan, stop. Listen carefully. You must come to terms with this. You must learn to live with what happened.
Do I count as alive? Alright.
I'm learning. Every night is a new lesson. What I am, what I must do to survive. But my sister, she shouldn't have suffered because of my weakness.
Don't you see? You're doing the work of our enemies.
Who are our
Feeding
enemies?
Your remorse.
I don't know about. I haven't met any of these secret societies. You're the only vampire who's talked to me. Other than the one in my head.
You felt this pain yourself. You too have endured this.
I don't want to lose you, Jonathan. I've lost so many friends.
We're not friends.
Loved ones.
We just met.
Cherished.
A couple days ago.
Pray for Mary's forgiveness, if you must.
Thank you, my lady. I will.
Good. But be careful. If I found you here, others may too.
What should I do then?
St. Mary's Church is
I don't
not
have to
far
fight
from
it. There's
here.
there's no.
Go there and make your peace.
I don't think I'm allowed to go
Find
into
the
church.
solace you need.
My lady
We're allowed to go
wants
to
me
churches.
to confess.
No, Jonathan. It's you who wants to confess, I think.
Alright. Thanks. Thanks for the profound statement. It's not a mass grave, it's just a regular grave. The cemetery is ordained by law for the pandemic. Alright. Oh, all the way to Whitechapel. Alright, well, we'll go to Whitechapel and finish making our peace next week. That was the funeral episode on Vampire. See you next week for Vampire.